PlaqueBoyMax situation, I'm getting to it. Let's get it.
You're a diva.
There we go.
Why you wanna be a diva?
On some flash shit.
Why you wanna be a diva?
Some flash
You're a demon. You need holy oil, right?
He like James Harden.
In the holy oil, you need to go get a church bath and cleanse your body, right?
I don't believe in God, but
I think you need some guidance. I think your parents feel a little way about that. I think you're clip farming and you're getting your clips. You pushing the persona. You smart. You loyal. I know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You've been at this. But you are not a diva. Diva's bent over. I don't think you've been over.
She said Diva's bent over. I don't think you bent over. If PlaqueBoyMax do bend over, what you gonna do about it, dog? What your blood clot gonna do about it? I shouldn't be imitating his accent, but
the little boys in Clover. You're not Tota. You're not a diva. You are a grown man. PlaqueBoyMax. Not PlaqueBoy Batty. Not PlaqueBoy R.
oh.
Are you gonna tell your son that you are a diva? Daddy, what's diva? Hey, get the f out of here.
Dang.
That is an abomination, Max.
You could.
I'm not proud of you. I'm proud of everything else you did.
But when it comes to stuff like that, you can tell like he's coming from a religious perspective, calling it an abomination the same way they call homosexuality an abomination. Now, even if he was, what they got to do with us? We don't know these people. They don't know us. PlaqueBoyMax has no idea what I look like. Tony Stadavici though, he like one of my videos though, but that's not the point. Even if he was a diva, his parents. Oh, I've disappointed my parents a lot. But what do you think your parents are gonna think about this? Why do you care about it? Like, why your blood clot all in this man's fist?
Nominations, changing the game, changing your skin to Batty diva. Diva start with D. Diddy. What else?
That's holy stretch. Always serious. And then over a tattoo. I've seen worse tattoos. You ever seen a monster symbol on the boy neck? Monster throat. Like,
you know what? It's like this, Max. And you know, I could speak like this because after the clips go up and they don't like me, I don't use social media no more, so I can be a crackhead for life. When you keep pushing that barrier, Max. When you keep pushing that barrier.
why is he getting emotional though? Like, why is he getting emotional? Like, I don't get, like, if that really was you wouldn't be affected because that's who you are. Why he not just walk away? For real. Like, why would he let this affect him? Is this something he's insecure about? Is the diva thing supposed to hide an insecurity? Like, personally, as a bisexual, like, you sit here and insult me, I'm not insecure about it, so it's not gonna affect me in a way. But he's finna cry and OJ ain't even started yet. Like, either this is a clip farm. Okay, this frame is insane. But Diva saying, you Diva, you're a grown man, doing this like doing that. He can do what he want. Ain't Sketch over there? We all know what Sketch did. Go talk to Sketch.
And passes. What happens? What next? What's the next engagement? What's the next clip? Don't lose yourself, don't sell your soul, Max. They want your soul because you changed the game. Don't sell your soul. You know I have a soul. You know I don't hold my tongue. You know you the first person that ever subbed me up as a big streamer in my chat. You ain't mention it. You don't know how much I appreciate you. But you bigger than that. Don't forget like you for your personality. Is you crazy? You don't need to put on no persona.
Okay, I see why he's getting emotional. It's Plaque by, I don't know. But I see why he's getting emotional. Because this is a clip farm. OJ knows that Plaque is doing this for attention. And he's calling it out. He's saying, what's the next clip? After this dies down, what's next? What you gonna do next? What else would you do for attention? You gonna bend over? But Max knows OJ ain't lying. Like, you're doing this for attention. You're doing this for the clips. You're doing this for the content. What else would you be willing to do for the content? What would you do for the fame? If they tell you to bend over, how will you bend over? You selling your soul? Would you sell your soul for the... I get it. I get it because he knows that's not him. He knows Max is doing it for the fame. Max knows he's doing it for the fame. That's why he's getting emotional. And you can't walk away because then that would make it even worse. Like, he's like, now when he start talking about, well, what's the next clip? He's gonna be like, walk away. You just proved him right. Now he's sitting there having to think about it now. Like, ain't really much you could do when one of your OGs is right here. I think the tattoo is just him trying to be himself. And he said he was being himself like Wardrobe and he's a good dude. If he went to Wardrobe with this, if OJ went to Wardrobe with this, I don't think Wardrobe would be crying. Because Wardrobe looked like he's actually about that life. Like, the way I did that, actually about that life. Max might be doing it just for the attention. And when somebody who was there before the attention comes up to you, then what? Wait. I don't remember seeing OJ's face. I don't remember. I reacted to Stream University. I don't remember seeing OJ get in. How did he get in?
Broke through with music. Is you crazy? So suck my. Don't like you. It's like the character, but your main like you. Don't let rage bait you on your own stream. Is you crazy? You him. You're not no diva. What the f? Oh, not try that. That's not true. You playing the character too much. God, you not no diva. What the f?
Some people snuck in for real.
I'm not gonna get no comments today. I'm talking about. I'm gonna get my because I went to SU. But I'm not no diva. You fly though. You got fly. I'll give you that. You have to dime me on that. You got.
Yeah, Max is playing a character. And he's going against his morals for money. OJ knows it and he knows it. That's why he's getting emotional. It's starting to kick in.
I'll give you that. You fly. You're not no diva.
Oh yeah, he called him out. He don't like that. People don't like being called out. People don't like being called out.
I'm gonna end my stream.
You called him out. You playing the character for money. When this dies down, what else would you do for money?
I don't really want to chill. I want to just chill. I've been streaming this whole time, and I've been having a lot of fun. You know, people just really just.
Or maybe that is him, and he's just insecure about it. He doesn't learn how he hasn't learned to accept it.
It's just felt like damn. I felt like I enjoyed this shit again. But you know, the reason I turned the camera back on is because I want to be real with y'all. Like, that's why I started doing shit in the first place. Because streaming ability, I feel like, alright, streaming, give me the ability to do that. You know, that's why I love it in the first place. I feel like I've always been able to be me, and even if they don't fuck with me, or like viewers and fans, if they like if they, how do I explain it?
Well, he feels that he just humiliated him in front of his stream.
That's cool. Because at the end of the day, it's like
he just he said bro's feelings hurt. He just humiliated him in front of. He didn't necessarily humiliate him though. He just told him what it is. Now, if you was really about that, that shouldn't affect you. But a hit dog gon' holler. He said you're playing a character, and when this dies down, you're gonna do something else for the character. This is all content. This is all content. Now, while he's emotional about it, he could be insecure about it. Or he might have his ego, or maybe his ego just got hurt, or maybe his insecurity. I don't know what it is, but maybe he's gonna explain it right here.
Know them, but on my own platform, it's like, damn, bro, if you fuck with me and really felt that way, why would you say on the stream in front of hundreds of niggas? You don't care about it for real. You just don't know it go viral. This is me. I'm praising. This is me.
I think it's okay, he just said it. He said, why would you do it in front of 100 people? Well, to be honest, if he DM'd him about it, what would Max have really done? What do you think Max, okay, I don't watch PlaqueBoyMax like that, but is he the type to respond to stuff like that in a manner where he would actually care? Does he feel embarrassed that people called him out on something that he did? Because again, OJ is not the first person to talk about this diva situation, and he won't be the last. So what made it different with OJ? Maybe because that was his OG? Maybe because somebody who's actually close to him saying it? Maybe it does hit home. Okay, I'll admit, it does hit home when he says after OJ disrespected him. Calling it what it is not disrespectful. He didn't insult him. He didn't say, you want to go be nothing. He said you're not no diva. He said you're playing the character. All you could do is just sigh.
A little weird, bro. Might tell some shit. I don't give a f. What's wrong with being gay? There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Y'all you're recording.
And there goes. There goes. Yeah, just said it right there. People really. This is another thing. People really show you who they really are when they get angry. Because when you're happy and hey, how you doing? You have a filter on your face. You know not to say certain things because it will ruin the vibe. You know not to do certain things because it will ruin the vibe. But when you're angry, that filter is gone. You don't care how the vibe is doing because the vibe is already ruined. So you have no filter. You have no face to save. So of course you're going to say what you want. I feel like the filter dropped when he said, what's wrong with being gay? I feel like that was pure emotion. OJ called out an insecurity. He's learning how to express himself. He hasn't fully figured it out. But when he gets shot down for it, it hits home. because he just now starting to express himself. And he probably been dealing with this his whole life. And this is probably built up anger. Who knows though?
And you just think how the next think. You don't have your own mind, bro. That's whack. But I'm gonna be myself, regardless. None of y'all can just with me. I don't care. You might think that because you're closed-minded, but it's one love, bro. It's one love. It's one love, bro. It don't matter. They gay, it don't matter. They straight. It don't matter, bro. Why don't we just love each other, bro? So I don't care, bro.
Yeah, this is built up anger.
OJ, if you with me, you said that off camera. You could have pulled me aside. I'd love to talk to you off camera. Why you saying that on camera? But it's cool.
Because it's content.
Hey, y'all, bro. I'm good off this, to be honest. I'm going to just go chill. All right? I love y'all. But remember this always. Always be yourself. What they say. I don't care. I'm going to wear my wigs. I don't give a f. I had diva tag. I'm going to keep it forever. This is who I am. Thief, I'm fly. I'm on my own shit. That's me. So always be yourself. Embrace what make you different. Because that's what's going to make you pop. All right? I love y'all, bro. I'm out of this. I don't care. This has been amazing, though. I'll probably go live tomorrow. But I'm not trying to party, bro. When who just really, you don't give a f about me. It's cool, but I love y'all. I love
this is definitely an ongoing thing. This is definitely an ongoing thing. I can look at his face and tell, like, this ain't just about OJ. This is about, like, people been telling him this his whole life, probably. And I can relate. I just up to you, dude. I'm finna go to sleep, gang. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate the sub. You sleep well. I'm finna go sleep soon. Hedgie boy, right? I'm small enough to the point where I can remember y'all names. So if you pop in next stream, I probably gonna remember you. Much love. You sleep good. But yeah, be yourself. Mo, while we on the topic, before I wrap stream up, thank you. Good night, blood. Good night to you too. While we on stream, he does have a point where he say be yourself. Now, do I believe in now? Feel how you want to feel when people tell you stuff. I get that. But when it comes to situations like these, when people tell you things that you don't want to hear, a ship doesn't sink from the water around it. It starts to sink when the water gets in it. So like in this case, translation, when people tell you things, that's not what brings you down. It brings you down when you take it in as if it's truth. Because the stuff OJ was telling him was subjective. He can't tell Max who Max is. Nobody knows Max more than Max. But the fact that Max took it as truth, and it affected him, and probably built on hatred of past things that this happened. This is probably not the first time OJ said something. This is probably not the first time anybody says something. But yeah, it can hit home when it's an insecurity though. But don't let people make you insecure. Nobody knows you more than you. You had a purpose before anybody else had an opinion. But yeah.